Welcome back to Magical Melody, everybody. Today is our first festival day in the fall season, and it's also going to be a romantic festival, so looking forward to that. Today is the Moon Festival, and it doesn't say on your calendar, but it's going to take place all day. So from the time that you go to the square, you'll automatically be pulled into the festival, and then it will go right up until midnight. So make sure that you do everything you want to do in the day before you go to the festival, or else you will waste the entire day. So just thought I'd make that clear. And your date is going to come to your door the day of the festival, so we're gonna go see who that's gonna be. And it's Basil! I have the most hearts with him, so he's come to see me. The moon is gonna be beautiful tonight, so won't you go watch it with me? I think the grass and flowers will be beautiful in the evening dew. Oh, there's something about Basil that's really sensitive and sweet and kind of poetic, so really nice guy. Of course I'll go with you. That's nice. I'll be waiting in the square. Alright, I will see you later then, Basil. And since he doesn't give us a time to be there, we can go whenever we please. And like I said, you want to get all your chores done before you go. But I'm not going to make you guys watch me do all of my chores. I'm going to pick a couple of things and ship them, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to water and feed my animals and things like that off screen, just because I know this gets incredibly repetitive and there is no way that I can make watering plants look interesting. It's like making paint dry. It's just not something that I could make interesting in any possible way, shape, or form. But I would like to ship a couple of things because I'm nearing 10,000 gold. 10,000 gold in this game is a lot of money. With 10,000 gold, I can afford a bunch of tool upgrades. I can buy a couple of animals if I want. I can buy some furniture. I can probably build something new as well if I had the lumber for it. So there's really a lot I can do, which I'm pretty excited for. So I have a lot of options available to me, but I'm gonna worry about that later. I'm gonna do a lot of changing in the week to follow in between the two festivals. But for now, instead of watching me do all of my daily chores, I thought that we would go and see the goddess again. It hasn't been too long since we saw her last, and we're only going to be able to make one instrument. I could go when I have 40 notes. I could wait, but I'd rather just do it now. I like to go visit the goddess on festival days because it kind of makes the video a little bit longer and it allows me to show a little bit of progress and things like that. You know, whereas an update video where I have a lot to show you guys, I have a lot to say, and sometimes I ramble and lose track of time, and I don't always get to go to the goddess pond. So we're gonna do that now. There's also quite a few things in the mountains. It looks like I've been kind of slacking. There's been so much to do. There's so much to do in the fall season. But it's nice. I like to keep busy, and I like to know that when I come to the mountains, it's not a complete waste of my time. But now I'm getting off track. I started to go ahead and pick up all those items, but I'm done. I'm done. We're gonna go see the goddess right now and get that over and done with. Oh, look at this place. It looks pretty nice. There's, the mushrooms have started to glow. I don't think it did that before. So with every couple of notes that you bring, the place starts to get a little bit more developed. It's kind of as if it's waiting for the harvest goddess's return. And right now we are at 37 notes, so we're going to give them the 5 notes when we got 35, and this is going to make a flute, which is going to be our next instrument. And our little repertoire of instruments is really coming together now. We only have 3 more visits and then the goddess will be coming back to life. You can also see they've got the beautiful flowers now too. This place is really shaping up to be a really nice looking pond area. So now we need to go collect more notes. Because the harvest sprites are never satisfied, we must do everything in our power to free her while they stand around and do nothing, because that is the only logical way in which things work. But now that that is done, we can now go to the festival. I'm gonna go back to my house and hit a quick save, so that way I can load my game after I've done the video. I can go back and do my chores and then start from there. I really don't mind going back and replaying because it's such a small feat. I only have to water a couple measly crops and feed some animals, and then I can do some other stuff to make more money while I'm at it as well. Alright, so I went ahead and saved my game, and now we have what I wanted to do in this video out of the way, so now we should go and meet with Basil. So, just like with the other romantic festival, you'll meet your date in the square, and as soon as you arrive, the festival will automatically take place. So here's the square, and it's automatically turned dark. This cutscene is really similar every single time. Your characters just kind of wait around for their date. The date appears to be running a little bit late, but they'll eventually show up. But of course the dialogue is going to be different depending on the character. Basil has finally showed up. We waited patiently for him. And now we are going to go to the festival. Didn't even say hello or anything. I guess we just communicate through body language alone. Or sign language or something. Magical melody language. So here we are on Star Hill, I do believe. Or Starry Hill, I think is the name of it in this game. We've only been here once, so forgive me if I forgot the name, but this is where a lot of the romantic festivals take place and weddings and things like that. So it's a very nice, quiet, secluded spot for a romantic gathering, and that is one beautiful moon. I'm also really happy that Basil's hat isn't clipping through my hair this time. In the east, people decorate with a plant called Japanese pampas grass. Apparently it's a festival to pray and give thanks for a bountiful harvest. It's the same everywhere. Oh, we're so happy we got to talk and look at the moon together. We're just gonna synchronize our steps and walk back. So it brings you back to your house. And if you did have a date and you did participate in the festival, you will get the moon viewing note for it. Viewing the moon and looking up at the sky together, a note of this treasured memory. So there we go. That is 38 notes to count, and 2 more, we'll have 40. Which is only 10 away from freeing the goddess, which is pretty exciting stuff. So if we go and take a look at our calendar, the next festival is going to be the Fall Horse Race. And I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to do anything with this festival, seeing as how we still don't have a horse, but if anything happens or if anything changes or anything I need to bring up, I will be showing that off. There'll be an update somewhere in here also, I'm sure, because I do plan on doing a lot of things. And then we have a couple of festivals at the end of the month to look forward to as well. So that is going to be it for me. I'm going to go ahead and play for the next week and hopefully get things accomplished. I feel like I've made a great start in fall so far, so hopefully I can keep that going. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.